Okay guys, so to begin with, I'm going to apply a primer. You can use any primer. My favourite primers are the Urban Decay ones and the Prep and Prime from MAC. I feel like the Prep and Prime from MAC is a really strong one, so I would only really recommend that you use it on the lid, just here and nowhere else. But with the Urban Decay one, I feel like that's so much more blendable. So, because I don't feel like this one is like that blendable. So I've got these colours here from Thailand. Um, I will just put the name of this because I think you can search for it and you could potentially buy it online, maybe on AliExpress or something like that. But I just got these in the high street and it was 57 baht, which I think at the time was about £1 something. But these colours are so pigmented. They're amazing, guys. I'm going to use these eyeshadows that I got from Boots. They are from front to cover and they came in a little fold away thing like this. I'm going to use the colour Riviera and it just looks like this. That's the colour that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use this colour here. So what I noticed in the video is that the eyeshadow is quite shimmery. She doesn't have any mattes. Well, it doesn't look like she's got many mattes in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and just start applying the black iris. And I'm just going to apply that here. And I always like to use small detailed brushes because I like to be really precise. I'm going to just put some tape there just so it's just less to clean away. What I've noticed about Beyonce's makeup is that it just fits her face rather than her fitting in with trends, you know. Before we get started on the eyeshadow, I know I've already started on this side, but before we get started on the eyeshadow, I'm just going to conceal the area just here. And then I blend it out now. The product that I'm using is the Anastasia Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer and Colour Corrector. And it just looks like this. I'm using base 3, so I think it's the darkest one. Either the dark, yeah, I think it's the darkest one. And then I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, so I'm going to apply the black iris to the corners of my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Riviera colour. I'm going to use a smaller brush. So I'm just going to use the Eco Tools brush, and it's just a double-ended brush. I'm going to use this side here. And then I'm going to keep going back and forth with the dark and the blue, the dark and the blue, but obviously I'm going to be concentrating the darker at the bottom. Right, I just want this to be a little bit more defined, guys, so I'm going to go in with the black iris, just spray my brush and just place it up here. Putting some of this product down, making sure that your brush is absolutely clean and you've got nothing on that brush. I'm going to use, from my palette that I got from Thailand, I'm going to use this colour here. And then I'm going to go in with this colour here. And Beyonce has got hers right. Okay, so now for the main part. This is my favourite part, obviously, because it's the bright green. It's just a lovely, beautiful green. So I'm going to start off by using this green here, and then I'm going to tone it down slightly just with my Barry M colour. Okay, I'm just going to go in with this Berry M colour. It's number 68 and it just looks like this. I'm not going to put too much on the middle. What I'm going to do is just blend it on the outside, just because I want the middle to stay really bright. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to create darker pieces in the sides. I'm just getting a really dark black. It's a matte black, and just any matte black will do. Go in the corners just to make them darker. I use the corner of the brush rather than the flat part of the brush. So instead of using the flat part here, I use the corner to blend things like this in, because you don't want to go too far. So you start from the corner and just blend it inwards. Really light strokes, guys. Can you see the difference? Do the same on the other side. Okay, I'm going to apply a really thin coat of eyeliner. Beyonce doesn't have any eyelash extensions on with hers, so I'm just going to apply a coat of mascara. And she also has white eyeliner on. Her white eyeliner is really accentuated, so I'm going to put the white eyeliner on first. I'm going to be using the Inglot Kohl Pencil number 5. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply the black directly underneath where the white is. I'm going to leave my eyes alone for a bit now, and then I'm going to get on with the rest of my makeup. Her makeup is full coverage, but I feel like she has a shimmery finish. I always carry some micellar water with me whenever I'm doing things like this, because I always get messy. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a full coverage foundation. Okay, I'm just going to use these two colours from Tarte Cosmetics. I've got tan and I've got medium. Use the lighter one at the top and the darker one at the bottom, and I don't ever use too much of this stuff because it is very pigmented. I'm going to apply some finishing powder. I'm just using any old finishing powder. I'm just using the MAC one, the professional MAC one. I'll just show you guys what one I'm using. This isn't the same as the Prep and Prime Skin Finishing Powder from MAC. The Prep and Prime Skin Finishing Powder from MAC is a sheer coverage, whilst this is a full coverage. This is called Set Powder, and it's a professional size. And it just says invisible. Bake a little bit more and just add a little bit more white there. Just because, you know what, guys? Her skin is so flawless, and that's exactly how I want to look exactly the same. So I'm going to go in with my Anastasia cream contour kit, and I'm going to use chocolate and ash brown and cinnamon. And I use my contour kit with big fluffy brushes. The cream contour kit goes really well with big fluffy brushes. So I'm going to start off with the medium colour here, and I'm going to just rub it in like this. She doesn't have like defined lines. She's definitely just got a nice blended out look. So I'm still using the medium colour right now. Usually I would use my contour like this, but I'm going to use the wider side because that's how Beyonce's is shadowed in this area. So it's a lot lower, but I guess that just accentuates her cheekbones. And I feel like hers goes down here as well, so it's almost like this sort of connects. I'm just going to dust away this product. Oh girl, this is a really nice product actually. Ooh, I really like this, guys. I usually contour my nose with my finger, so I'm just going to actually do the same and just make it really narrow because that's what she does. Well, that's what I noticed that she does. I don't know if she actually does that. I'm going to go in with a highlight. I really don't want to create any sort of shimmers or anything like that. I really want it to try and stay flawless, but we've got to highlight just a touch just to brighten it up a bit. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit again. Okay, and I'm going to use something that's closest to my own skin tone or something that's closest to my foundation. So I'm going to use White Sand, which is just this colour here. I'm going to go in with more of a nude colour. I'm going to use a lip gloss, and it's Luster Glass and it's called Love Nectar. I'm going to go in and I'm going to brush the eyebrows. Beyonce has got really arched eyebrows, so you can obviously fake it. So what you want to do is brush it up. I've noticed with her eyebrows they're always brushed up like this. So you want to, if you are going to go for this look, I would say like try and obviously do what she does. Hers aren't even defined. Hers aren't defined, so they're just filled in. So I think I'm going to do the same. Just going to fill it in. Oh yeah, that's good. This is definitely not a Beyonce eyebrow, but it's definitely a lot more arched than what mine normally are. And then I'll do the same on the other side. This is basically it right now. So I'm going to do my hair and then make sure to watch the next video on the hair on the next video. I'm going to put the link up here somewhere. So I'll see you on the other side, guys. Bye.